Okay, we are about to see a massive leap in AI automation. I mean, it was just a month ago that Google dropped its computer use agent on Gemini 2.5 Pro, and that was already pretty impressive. But now, with Gemini 3.0, things are getting seriously wild. So let's just dive right in and see what this new model can actually do.
First, let's talk numbers, because these are pretty mind-blowing. Gemini 3.0 Flash scores a staggering 81.2% on the MMU Pro benchmark. Now that's a key test that looks at how well an AI can understand and reason across all sorts of media. Text, images, audio. This is top-tier performance right out of the gate.
And it's not just about general smarts. It scores an incredible 69.1% on tests that are specifically about understanding what's on a computer screen. And this is so crucial because it means the AI can literally see and interpret your screen with amazing accuracy. And that is the key to making all this automation possible.
So here's the bottom line. When you combine its accuracy with its raw speed, Gemini 3.0 is the new #1 agent out there. It's beating multiple proprietary models. And look, this isn't just about impressive stats on a chart. It's about what this kind of power actually lets you do. And trust me, the demos we're about to see are going to blow your mind.
So, let's see how all that power translates to the real world. We're going to start with those super tedious, everyday business tasks. The ones we all wish we could just make disappear for good.
Now, what's really amazing is how this all works. It's a UI automation agent. So what does that mean? It means it literally sees the screen and uses a virtual mouse and keyboard, just like you or I would. There are no complicated APIs, no need for custom coding for every single app. It just works, right out of the box. Okay, check this out. Picture this. You get a new client. The agent starts by reading their intake form. It's smart enough to actually apply logic, like, say, filtering for clients only in California. Then it opens up your CRM, logs in like a person, and starts creating a new profile, mapping all that information to exactly the right fields. It even double-checks its own work before hopping over to your calendar to schedule a follow-up. And it does all of this in seconds, totally error-free. This is where you can really see its visual brain in action. On the left, you've got this digital whiteboard that is just a total mess. Sticky notes all over the place. The agent just visually scans the board, reads every single note, figures out what the tasks are, and then it physically drags and drops them into organized categories. It takes total chaos and turns it into perfect clarity, with zero help from a human. And here it is. This is the part that changes everything. All of this happens end-to-end through the user interface. No APIs, no custom integration, and it's something that you can access completely for free. Think about that. That combination, no complex setup and it's free, that is just unheard of in this space. It's a total game changer.
Speaking of automation, a quick thank you to our sponsor for this explainer, Zapier. Look, as we're seeing, the biggest advantage moving forward isn't just about working harder, it's about building smarter systems. I'm using Zapier myself to automate my own workflows, like capturing form submissions and having AI agents just resolve those tasks right in Slack. With over 8,000 integrations, Zapier is seriously the ultimate tool for connecting your apps and running your business on autopilot. There's a link in the description to get started today.
All right, so we've seen how it handles the everyday stuff. Now let's really crank up the difficulty and see how Gemini 3.0 deals with more complex, more technical automation. This is where it really starts to shine for all the developers and power users out there.
So to test its speed and precision, it was given a classic developer task, reviewing a code change on GitHub. It had to go in, find the most recent update that wasn't a draft, check a specific part of the code, and then validate it. It did the entire thing, logging every single click in just a fraction of the time it would take a person. This is a huge time saver for anyone who works with code.
Navigating the modern web can be really tricky for AI because of all the dynamic bits and pieces that are always changing on a page. So I tested this on my own YouTube channel. And where other models just get stuck, Gemini 3.0 had no problem at all. It went to the site, found the video section, and correctly clicked the Popular tab, all in about 10 seconds to find my top-performing video. It's just smart enough to handle the web as it actually exists today.
And now for the ultimate test. I gave it a really complex research project inside Antigravity, which is Google's special IDE for this agent. The task? Find all the AI-related events at a public university that are happening in the next 60 days. I mean, this requires some serious brainpower.
And just look at what it did. It jumped across multiple websites, it opened and read through PDFs, it even interpreted event calendars. It used its own reasoning to figure out what actually qualifies as an AI-related event. Then it pulled out all the relevant data, saved it to a file, and even generated a web page to display the info. And get this, it even debugged its own code to make sure the page looked right. This is full-on autonomous research happening in real time.
So you've seen what this incredible technology can do. The next logical question has to be, how can I get my hands on it? Well, the best part is, you can start using it right now, for free.
There are basically three main ways to get access. First up, there's BrowserBase, which is a fantastic free tool for automating tasks in your web browser. Second, you can use it directly inside Google AI Studio when you're in build mode. And for those super advanced tasks, like the one we just saw, you can use Anti-Gravity, which is Google's own free tool for building powerful automations with the Gemini 3.0 Flash agent.
So, that really just leaves us with one final thought. Now that you've seen what's possible here, from organizing your entire CRM to scraping complex data and even debugging its own code, what's the first tedious, time-consuming task you would hand over to an AI agent like this? Seriously, I'm curious. Let me know down in the comments.
Whether you start with BrowserBase or jump right into Google's Anti-Gravity, you can start automating your life today. I've put all the links for these tools right down in the description for you. And if you want to stay on the cutting edge of what's happening in AI, make sure you join our private Discord for exclusive tools and daily news. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this explainer, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and I will see you in the next one.